know,
Make house in the
it's
town.
all good, baby. I mean, I ain't gonna handcuff you. You know what I mean? If you wanna be out there, be free, baby. You know, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
How they think. Don't walk away, gentlemen. Run.
When someone commits a crime, do you blame the criminal or do you blame society?
The criminal. You can always make your own decisions at the end of the day.
Both. It's nature and nurture. The way you were raised, your mindset, your own individual actions. I think all of that matters. I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
If they're impoverished and it led to them stealing food, then I don't blame them for their crime. I blame society because of the system that we have, and capitalism has failed them. Whereas if they were to murder somebody, then that's a different story.
If a guy cheats, can he blame society or hookup culture?
Absolutely not. I don't even have to finish hearing the rest of that. If a guy cheats, he cannot blame society. You've made that choice, and that's where the accountability comes in. So if you make a choice to commit to somebody, you make a choice to commit and follow through. If you're ready to step out the door, you can make that choice to be respectful and to say, hey, you know what, I respect you enough and I love you enough that this isn't going to work out as a monogamous relationship. I've got to go elsewhere.
This Karen ruined her life after being caught on camera threatening a black man to call the cops on him.
Dumbass. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Here's my license plate. Here it is. My daddy's a po-po. What you gonna do? My daddy's a po-po.
The woman got mad because he switched lanes and followed him into a parking lot where she harassed him.
Keep recording me. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. Keep recording me. I'm pretty. What are you gonna do? I'm pretty. Get on. Do it tonight.
The man recording it exposed her license plate, and people found out about her business and left 1-star reviews, and now it's out of business. The man exposed her DMs where she asked him to take the video down, but he won't because she lied about the situation, saying that, quote, he had a weapon and tried running me over, and that's why I reacted that way, end quote. But that never happened, so the video stays up.
What is the capital of the United States of America?
The capital? Springfield.
What?
I slept with the 122 college boys.
How many days?
Just over 2 weeks.
Damn! 2 weeks, okay.
Yeah.
Did you just approach them in the street?
I'd already got on social media, done TikTok, Instagram posts, say, hey, I'm coming to the Grand Oasis, which is like a main hotel a lot of the spring breakers go to. Like, basically, come and find me and let's make a video. So, like, when I got there, everyone already sort of knew who I was. Come and say hi.
What was the most in one day?
22.
22 in one day?
Yeah.
She belongs to the streets.
What I eat in a day as a 26-year-old. I was in a huge rush this morning. For breakfast, I just loaded up on some nuts. Then for lunch, I had a pasta salad. If you guys want the recipe to this, please let me know. It was so good. I had cucumber, tomato, feta cheese, chicken. I had to stay hydrated, so I drank so much water today. After work, I had an Arizona watermelon juice. It is so good. I need to drink more of these. Pretty hungry, so I had a pizza. UT pizza is so good. You cannot convince me any different. I was also craving munchies, my favorite chips, and a Snickers. That's it, y'all. Bye.
Not gonna lie, hearing you talk, you're a little sassy, so I do have questions before we proceed and continue.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay.
Question, yeah.
So first off, you said you're in accounting, finance?
Yes, I'm a professional
What's
accountant.
your approximate salary?
You want to know how much I make?
Approximate.
Oh, wow.
Just an approximate. I know it's the internet, so you don't have to say the specifics, but like a range. Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go and Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter. I'm not going to do that.
It's okay. And
so you're asking me, so if it was above the number you wanted, you would have kept it. If it was below the number you wanted, you would have popped it.
if you had answered, there would have been a possibility for both, but because you refused to answer,
You wanna know how
that's
much
what
I
got
make?
your balloon popped.
So because, so it's a money thing. That's okay. You should have popped it earlier.
No, because I'm actually fucking confused. Are you lot gay or am I fucking ugly? Because why on earth am I still single? And I know it's not the latter, so...
I've had 6 BBLs, 5 boob jobs, a tummy tuck, a gastric sleeve, 6 rounds of liposuction.
And are you done?
No. He said, how does it make you feel that you spend £40,000 and you still look the way you do?
A lot of people don't watch the women's leagues. Do you think it might help if they played topless?
No. That's extremely misogynistic.
misogynistic and disgusting.
Well, the ratings would probably go up, right?
Yeah, but that's pretty.
What do you think's a better idea to get the ratings up?
Educate and advocate for women's rights, especially with.
No, but where would the money come from? That's why I'm trying to figure out revenue streams.
Well, you have to spend money to make.
Well, they've definitely been spending money. So no on the topless thing? Your women should play naked?
Yes. Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't mind the titties.
Me too.
Nice, dude.
I cheated on my husband over and over and over again, and I don't regret it.
Sometimes I want a girlfriend, but then I see my homeboy sitting in the car looking like this.
I said, listen to me, listen! Man,
and I'd be like,
quiet, man.
Nah, I'm good.
Hey, stop hanging up. Let me talk.
I'm good.
Let me talk.
I'm good where I'm at.
Why you always...
I hate when I'm like cussing a man out or like being like, leave me the fuck alone, and then they really do.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Like, no, beg. beg, please, email me. Like, my ex used to be too okay with shit. Like, he was not toxic at all. I would be like,
that's the thing about it, he wasn't toxic.
Right, we would get into an argument, I'd be like, I think we need to break up. And he'd be like, well, if you think that's the best.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad.
That's what you need, baby girl.
What is it gonna at least have meat in it?
It ain't gonna have no all lettuce. Lettuce with croutons, or whatever that shit is.
Lettuce and croutons.
That's it.
I think that women should be f***ing grateful. They live in the best society ever, and it's all built on the backs of not them. The air conditioning, which enables them to even exist, everything which allows them to exist in modernity is built by men, and they're the most ungrateful, snot-nosed brats about it that you've ever seen. And there's really no cause for it because they bring nothing to the table, none of them, including the old bags here who bring nothing to the table by their own admission except their pussy.
Hello? Are you gonna pay attention to me, or do I have to freaking show you my butt and my boobs? Actually, what the heck?
But wait! There's more!
No, yes, I'm going to dress up as a freaking angel for Halloween. I don't care what you say. I'm wearing the freaking lingerie. I'm putting on a freaking tutu. I'm putting on freaking white Vans. I don't care. I don't actually care, because you know what? That's who I am inside me, and that's who you freaking married. That's who you freaking said that you would freaking help when they're sick. And so what? Maybe I'm sick in the head.
Men need to stop taking women on dates. If she wants something from you without knowing you, she's playing you. I wouldn't even buy her coffee. You should never take a woman out on a date that you don't have vested interest in and that you're not sure she has a vested interest in you. Stop trying to disillusion her with your money, your resources, your ability to buy her roses and all that dumb stuff.
That's not dumb. Disillusion me, baby, all day.
What has that gotten you? Where are they? Exactly. So stop doing it. You're wasting your money. You're wasting your time. If you need, hold on, I'm not done. If you want to know if a woman is interested in you for real and wants to not just use you as a meal plan, because let me tell you, a lot of my homegirls are going out with you because they are bored. They don't have nothing to do. They're not over the other dude. Somebody else hasn't hit her back yet, so she's going out with your stupid ass. So stop taking her out on dates. Don't buy her anything. Don't spend a dime. Don't spend a nickel. Don't spend a penny. Go somewhere that is free. And if she is unwilling to go there with you, don't go out with her.
Yeah, why are you single?
Oh. Okay, we'll still ask, and then we'll go.
Okay, all right.
Why is that a popping question?
Why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
To keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Back the f*** up! No, I didn't put any marks on him.
It doesn't matter. It's on camera. Everything's recorded in here. Regardless of his camera, there's other cameras.
And he's allowed to just be a nuisance to the public?
Listen, he's allowed to record in public. It's your First Amendment right.
It shouldn't be. And I can claim mental disability.
If you're in a public place, he can record anybody he wants to in a public place. This is a government public building. You can't touch people. You can't hit people.
I didn't touch him.
You grabbed his camera, which is, it's still battered.
I'm gonna end up going to jail anyway.
For what?
For because he's likely going to post me on YouTube.
100%. This is his First Amendment right. And putting the camera towards you is not really a criminal act. Grabbing his camera is a criminal act.
You're so pretty. You can date any guy you want.
Actually, I can sleep with any guy I want. Unfortunately, it's not the same.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps, and he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days, and I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back, Pete, which is a 6. So what level of delusion has entered women's head?
The next person who has the sheer nerve, the sheer entitled caucasity to say all lives matter, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. And while you're struggling and bleeding out, I'm gonna show you my paper cut and say, my cut matters too. Genuinely did not know this, but cracker apparently is a slur used to oppress white people and silence them. Like, I had no idea that you guys were being called cracker, taffy, 8 Mile, albino, Betty, Crocker, cracker jack, dog fucker, egg, pasty, ghost, hick, hillbilly, Keebler, Mayflower, mayonnaise. Like shit! Like, it's been used to oppress and silence you? Like, damn, I wish it worked. Shut the fuck up. The job that I had worked really hard to get and meant a lot to me just called me and fired me because of everything. I don't know if everyone's seen, but it's been circulating a lot. My Black Lives Matter TikToks were picked up by conservatives and spread and shared, and people were demanding that I be fired, which I just got. My job that I worked really hard for.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Trump supporters just took my job away from me. But now it's just like my future. My future's entirely compromised because Trump supporters have decided to come for my life. God, this sucks. You guys suck.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And beyond.
Hi, Emerson. Gender fluid, hetero-romantic, demisexual mutt, and a redhead. My pronoun is Z.
Hey, I'm Rabbit, genderqueer, tax attorney. I identify as Jennifer Aniston. Just kidding. Vember.
DX. Chinese Mexican agender intersex AFAB. My pronoun is they.
Okay. All right, is it okay if I ask a few questions?
Better than to assume you know the answers.
In the 80s, women had a full bush down there, a full bush. 80s, full bush. 90s, landing strip. 2000s, bald. 2023, cock.
I like your cape.
Thank you. It's a flag.
What's the flag?
Soviet flag.
Oh my gosh. I take it back.
You claimed that the reason that there are more transgender people now is because they are more confused. The hate crimes against transgender people are much higher than those against any other demographic. So is it not more likely that there are more transgender people now because...
Are there more hate crimes in the United States against transgender people or Jews?
I'd guess transgender, but I am not sure.
You are certainly not sure. That's right. It's the answer is Jews.
That'd just be a numbers thing, though. Like if you're like,
it is a numbers thing, but you cited a numbers thing, so then I'm citing a different numbers thing.
0.1% of people in America are transgenders, and yeah, like 100% of them could be like affected by crime.
Is it not, though, more likely that people are identifying as transgender now because of a decrease in the percentage of hate crimes as opposed to previous decades?
The identification is part of the confusion because a man isn't a woman and a woman isn't a man. There is sexual difference. The sexes are not indistinguishable. They're not indiscernible. And there's a great confusion in our culture that men can be women.
Navarro sucked any good lately. What's wrong, Navarro? I think you like a big in your mouth. Ha ha ha. Page 23. The other boy, page 23. Here it is. What's the educational benefit of talking about the What's the educational benefit of talking about that? Is that going to help someone on the SAT score? Hear me kind. Get a shot of that. She can care less. That's a sign.
Can men menstruate?
Yes.
And why do you say yes?
Because I do.
You do.
And I'm a man. So.
Oh my God.
I'm actually a part of that organization that was going to come and try and derail you tonight. I didn't hear a single thing, though, that constituted an attack on queer or trans lives or an attack on me personally. So I don't know what they were on about there. Everything that you have said on gender identity, gender expression, John Money, pronoun usage, the sex gender distinction, you are 100% correct.
Wow.
You are 100% correct. I don't know if you've ever heard that from a trans person before. It is an absolute travesty that the trans community bases everything on such vacuous concepts. I don't agree with your conclusion, the model that you're postulating of gender. If this is the most dire issue of the age, do you really think that a method of simply recoursing to the most simplistic matter of approach is what we should be doing here?
Yes. The underlying fact, the underlying reality is simple. There are only males and females in the human race. There are no other categories. Do you agree that there are only males and females in the human race?
No.
What are the other categories if not male and female?
Got him. We fucking got him.
We're going to be here all night.
We're not, because there's none that you can list.
Yes, about Kamala.
It'd be cool.
She's terrible. If she comes into office, it will be done.
It'd be cool to see a female black. You know, she's half black, not fully black, but it'd be cool to see a black president,
Western Indian,
female black president. But I'm definitely voting for Trump.
Let me tell you something. She tries to get the black vote because if you look at her past things, and maybe 10, 15 years ago when she's in interviews, she identifies as West Indian.
She does.
The only way that she's identified as African American is right now, right now, because she wants the voters, but she doesn't give a fuck. Because where was she at in these past 4 years and she's vice president? What has she done for us?
She have not.
Can you say one thing that
I didn't even know she was the vice president.
Can we say what she has done?
Let's go, Trump.
You don't know how to hold a real nigga down. You can't even hold yourself down, baby. And consider this my love letter to you. Cause you know, like I said before,